what's new for 2017, and what's sprint. Two lots of changes. For 2017 all Elises have a new nose, bigger of nostril. And at the rear, the new panel has one large light unit at each side, and one smaller one. A new aluminum diffuser sits below the tail. Simple changes that modernize things, without becoming some Franken facelift that matches the untouched side view. It's harmonious. In the cabin, the instruments are now white on black. That means you can now actually read them at twilight. A change 21 years too late in coming. The chassis and suspension settings go untouched for this year. The Sprint thing? That's all about weight. The Elise range goes like this: Sport, Sprint. They both have unsupercharged 1.6 136 bhp engines, then Sport 220 and Sprint 220, both with a supercharged 1.8 at 220 bhp, and finally the Cup 250, the same engine, but 250 bhp and less weight. The two Sprint cars get a lot of the weight-saving measures of the Cup 250. Anyway, even the base Elise Sprint brings the almost lost pleasure of life without a turbo. Press the accelerator and the reward is exactly the response you expected. And right now, it brings a forgotten dimension of precision into the drive. That said, it manages only 118 pounds-foot at 4,400 revolutions per minute. The power peaks at 6,600 revolutions per minute, then the rev limiter ambushes you at 7,000 revolutions per minute. So you have to be paying attention to be in the right gear all the time. Acceleration isn't at all bad, it covers 0-62 in 6.3 seconds, and by that time you've already done 2 gear shifts. If you're driving a road you know well, it's satisfying to wring the very most out of this keen little engine. But if you don't know the shape of the next corner, you can sometimes get it wrong and be bogged with little torque to help. The supercharged car is a different thing. You can use the whole RPM range, and the surge towards the red line is close to violent. And there's a whole bunch of extra torque. Once again, no dim-witted turbo lag either. Touch the throttle and it wakes up immediately. So you can drive it in a gear higher than the unsupercharged car and still depart rapidly from any corner. Plus your ears are caressed by the 220's rich baritone exhaust, another new feature for 2017. But it's a road car, isn't it? On its day, joyfully so. Annoyingly the Elise is blustery at high speed with its roof off. A Mazda MX-5's cockpit is much less turbulent. And there is tire noise. But otherwise, it's a workable long-distance prospect. The boot will just engorge a couple of weekend bags, and the cockpit has storage space. You can even have Bluetooth this year, so you can phone someone up and then not hear a word they're saying. Mostly though it's a recreational blaster, a cure to the ills of 2017. I found myself stopped at a junction behind the big fat backside of a Mercedes G Elite Coupe SUV. Then I realized it was only a C-Class coupe. Everything gets rescaled alongside the Elise's tiny size and weight. No car for the money gives you less car. But no car for the money gives you more sensation.